I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
There it is, the classic move. When you're losing the argument, or you never had one to begin with, you go for the face. It's unprompted, it's personal, and it's completely against the rules. But for her, that's just another Tuesday.
That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really? Why don't you debate me? You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Ms.
So, what happens when the hand grenade goes off? Predictable. Useless chaos. They tried the usual moves. Taking the words down. A strongly worded letter to the chairman. All the things that have never, ever worked on Marjorie. And her response? Did she apologize? Did she even pretend to care? Of course not. She loved it. She doubled down, then tripled down.
You know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen,
We are gonna move and we're gonna take your words down.
I second that motion.
Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
stretching your
object.
words.
I am
Mr.
not
Chair,
apologizing.
Now let's
Ask Ms. Green if she would just make the apology. It's not that complicated. We don't want to get into face-to-face insults.
You will never get an apology out of me. I
Then
don't owe
then
you
I
one.
object. Then I object, Mr.
Mr.
Chairman.
Rash,
She was reveling in it. This is the whole brand. Light the fire and then act shocked when people get burned. To her, admitting you're wrong is the only real crime. She felt completely untouchable. And that's exactly where they wanted her.
Voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you don't want to talk about
Voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
The shouting continued and outrage was getting them nowhere. And then a shift. While everyone else was yelling, Representative Jasmine Crockett calmly picked up a microphone. She wasn't going to shout. She was going to set a trap. Listen to her tone. It's not rage, it's strategy.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
a what now?
You hear that? A what now? That's the sound of a man who just walked face first into a plate glass window he didn't see.
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
Hold on.
I'm
parliament.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to strike
I
those
had no idea what
words.
you just said.
We're not gonna.
Crockett didn't throw an insult. She held up a mirror. She took Greene's cheap playground taunt, polished it, made it more absurd, and then presented it to the committee as a serious procedural question. And just like that, the trap springs. Suddenly, they care about the rules. An actual insult lobbed by their side? A hypothetical insult lobbed back? Oh, we need a motion to strike, a full investigation. The double standard wasn't just exposed. It was now the star of the show.
Ms. Green, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike
right.
my words, but I'm not apologizing.
Without objection.
And from there, the whole thing just descends into a beautiful, self-owning chaos. Crockett, having made her point, just sits back and lets them prove it for her. She's not wrong. They spent the next hour getting tangled in their own rule book, the very weapon they tried to use against her. The whole proceeding grinds to a halt over parliamentary procedure.
We have to
Those
strike
after
those as
we
well.
strike
And
the
Mr.
fact that they
Chairman-
called they were making comments about Marjorie's body. So we can
Mr.
do this all night
Chairman.
long, but I have a motion.
Mr. Chairman, this is out of
I'd like to
control.
get.
The chairman, bless his heart, is just lost in the noise, literally. This is the direct result of the hypocrisy Crockett laid bare. They wanted to play dirty, but they only wanted to be the ones throwing the mud. She just forced them to live by the same non-rules they created.
By Mr. Perry, seconded by
I don't believe
Mr.
you can
Gosar.
table motion. I
All
don't believe
those
you
in
can table.
favor-
It's not eligible to
this is-
table.
this is-
It's not eligible to
Not eligible
table.
to table.
We can table the appeal. We can table the appeal.
I don't know if we can.
There's a motion and second to table the appeal.
Okay, just to be clear, your ruling was that she had not engaged in personalities?
Mr.
Is that
Chairman,
your
when
ruling?
do I have my
I said-
4 minutes and 21 seconds?
I'm
I'm recognized. I'm going to
Listen,
go ahead and start talking.
Look, I know. Look, I don't know if you've noticed it. I have 2 hearing aids. I'm very deaf. I'm not understanding. Everybody's yelling. I'm doing the best I can. Can we not recognize Ms. Greene and let
We
her get?
cannot because of the rules of the committee, Mr. Chair. That is what I'm trying to communicate in the present moment.
We have a okay, what's the motion? What's
The motion is to strike the gentlelady's words for the second set of remarks, not the first, the second.
She
that
has
applied
no
to
idea.
me.
She has no idea.
The chair rules to strike the words that Ms. Greene said, where she said that Ms. Ocasio-Cortez was not. what
She lacked
said.
the intelligence to
Okay.
speak to her when, in
Okay.
fact,
I
Ms.
didn't want to say it
Ocasio-Cortez is
because I
a
didn't
brilliant
want you all
member.
to get anything on me.
No, we should be on the record with what was
Okay, we struck the words that she said, you're not intelligent. Are we good on that?
No.
The words
we
have
need-
been struck.
No, it was,
No, no, no.
it was to
Whoa.
take the words
Now
down.
the chair-
Yeah, we're
Mr.
good.
Chairman,
Coleman, you're out of order. Listen.
Mr. Chairman, her motion was to take her words down, not to strike the words.
Which is to take them down.
Which is to take them down.
Just to take them
It's-
down.
it's-
They've been taken down.
All right, then
They've
that
been
means
taken
that
down.
Ms.
All right.
Greene has to leave
Now,
the committee.
Ms.
She
Coleman,
cannot
Mr.
speak.
So let's recap. Marjorie Taylor Greene came to perform a stunt. Jasmine Crockett came to win. Here's the difference. Here is the strategist, laying the trap with a calm, deliberate question. And here is the performer. After the institution has been tied in knots for an hour because of her, as the committee burns around her, she stops to admire her own reflection in the flames. One of them was playing chess. The other was just playing for the cameras. Jasmine Crockett didn't just win an argument in a hearing. She exposed the entire rotten game.
No.
No!
Motion passes.
You know what was the punchline to this whole sick joke? After all the screaming, all the insults, all the procedural games, the vote they were there for happened anyway. The resolution passed. The chaos was just a sideshow, a performance. The outcome was never in doubt. All that's left is the spiral, the ugly, personal, and utterly pointless new reality where contempt is the only thing on the agenda. And they call this governing. They're not protecting you. They're not making America great. They're making you weaker, poorer, and sicker. You have to look at this mountain of evidence and ask yourself, maybe that's the point. Maybe they just want Americans to suffer.
I want to know if when the president held his dinner for 220 individuals who purchased the most of his meme coins, were there foreign interests attending that dinner?
A hearing was held in Washington, D.C. to question Attorney General Pam Bondi regarding President Trump's budget request for the Department of Justice. Senator Jeff Merkley questioned Bondi about foreign influence related to Trump's cryptocurrency ventures.
Senator, we're here to talk about the Department of Justice and my budget for the upcoming year.
Attorney General, I know that you avoided the same question on the House side, but what we know is that many folks who attended this dinner were buying those coins because they wanted to influence U.S. policy. We had Mr. Javier Selgas, the head of Freight Technology, Inc., who said, I bought $2 million of these coins. I plan to buy $20 million because I want a favor from the president to change the policy regarding freight from Mexico to the United States.
The exchange became heated as Bondi defended the administration's actions and criticized the focus on the cryptocurrency issue instead of pressing law enforcement matters.
Senator, it is wildly offensive that you would accuse President Trump of not protecting American interests in our country when
it's important for the leader of the Justice Department of the United States to be very concerned about foreign influence, and I encourage you to take on that topic and not consider it an offense that those of us who are concerned here, Democrats and Republicans, want Americans to make American decisions, not foreign influence being bought through crypto coins.
The hearing showcased the deep partisan divide in Congress, with both sides struggling to find common ground on pressing issues. Let us know what's going through your mind. Just a quick heads up. All the clips and statements you saw here, they're drawn straight from public sources and news coverage, and we're always playing by the rules, especially YouTube's. So, if you enjoyed this breakdown, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.